Are you suddenly woken up in the middle of the night by that sharp, agonizing pain in your leg? That sudden vice like grip of a muscle cramp that makes you want to jump out of bed? If you're nodding your head, please know you are far from alone. Nighttime leg cramps are incredibly common, especially for wonderful folks over 60, and they can turn a peaceful night's rest into a painful ordeal. It's more than just annoying. It disrupts your precious sleep, leaves your muscles sore the next day, and can even create anxiety about going to bed. You might have tried different things, maybe shifted positions, or just suffered through it, thinking it's just something you have to live with now. But what if there was a very simple, gentle technique you could learn right now and potentially use tonight to either prevent these cramps or find quicker relief when they strike? No complicated potions, no strenuous exercises, just a straightforward hack designed with your comfort and safety in mind. Stick with me for just a few minutes as we explore this simple secret. Understanding and trying this gentle approach could be your ticket to more comfortable, uninterrupted nights and waking up feeling more refreshed. Let's tackle these pesky cramps together. It's natural to wonder why these unwelcome cramps seem to visit more often as we get older. While the exact cause isn't always crystal clear, several factors common in later life can contribute to their frequency. Dehydration is a significant one. Sometimes we don't realize we're not drinking enough fluids throughout the day, and this can affect muscle function. Reduced physical activity or, conversely, sudden overexertion can also play a role. Our muscles need regular, gentle movement to stay healthy and flexible. Certain medications, often necessary for managing other health conditions, can sometimes list muscle cramps as a potential side effect. It's always worth discussing this possibility with your doctor if you suspect a link. Changes in circulation can also be a factor, as can slight imbalances in essential minerals like potassium, calcium, or magnesium, which are vital for proper muscle contraction and relaxation. Even sitting or lying in one position for too long can sometimes trigger a cramp by restricting blood flow or putting pressure on nerves. It's important to understand that these cramps are usually harmless, although certainly uncomfortable. Knowing the potential contributing factors helps us see that simple lifestyle adjustments and targeted techniques, like the one we'll share, can often make a real difference by addressing some of these underlying contributors gently and effectively. Let's talk about that moment, the one where you're drifting peacefully, maybe dreaming, and then, bam, it hits you. It's not a gradual ache. It's a sudden, involuntary, and often intensely painful contraction of a muscle, usually in the calf, but sometimes in the foot or thigh. The muscle feels rock hard, like it's seized up completely, and you can often even see or feel the knot. The pain can be sharp, deep, and quite alarming, jolting you wide awake in an instant. Your first instinct might be to grab the muscle, try to rub it, or maybe even cry out. It can be truly debilitating for those few seconds or minutes it lasts, making it impossible to think of anything else. And even after the intense spasm subsides, a residual soreness or tenderness can linger, sometimes for hours or even into the next day, making walking uncomfortable. Beyond the physical pain, there's the disruption to your sleep cycle. Falling back asleep after such a jarring experience can be difficult, leading to fatigue and frustration the following day. It can even create a sense of dread as bedtime approaches, wondering if it will happen again. We understand how distressing this experience is, and validating that discomfort is important. You're not overreacting. Leg cramps are genuinely painful and disruptive, and finding relief is a worthy goal. When faced with recurring leg cramps, we often receive well meaning advice, but sometimes these common suggestions don't provide consistent relief or aren't practical for everyone. For example, simply being told to drink more water is good general advice, but if the cramps are related to other factors like circulation or specific mineral needs, hydration alone might not be the complete answer, though it's always important. Similarly, advice involving supplements like magnesium or potassium should ideally come after a discussion with a doctor, as individual needs vary, and too much of certain minerals can also cause problems or interact with medications. Jumping into vigorous exercise routines without proper guidance might also backfire if the muscles aren't prepared. Some might suggest specific medications, but these often come with potential side effects and are usually reserved for severe, persistent cases under medical supervision. Even common physical remedies like jumping out of bed and walking around might be difficult or unsafe for some seniors, especially in the dark when disoriented by pain. The goal isn't to dismiss all advice, but to recognize that a simple, safe, and easily accessible technique that can be done immediately, even while in bed, is often the most practical first line of defense for finding quick relief and potentially preventing recurrence without complex requirements or potential risks. All right. Let's get to the simple, effective hack we've been talking about. It's a gentle movement you can do right in bed, either before you sleep as a preventative measure or the moment you feel a cramp starting. We call it the gentle ankle pump and flex. This technique focuses on gently activating and stretching the muscles in your lower leg and foot, primarily the calf muscle, which is the most common site for cramps. Unlike forceful stretching that might sometimes worsen a cramp or be difficult to perform, this is a controlled rhythmic movement. It involves slowly and deliberately pointing your toes away from you, like a ballet dancer, but gently, holding briefly, and then slowly flexing your foot back towards your shin, pulling your toes towards you. Again, holding briefly. Think of it as gently pumping your ankle joint through its range of motion. This simple action helps to encourage blood flow, gently lengthen the calf muscle, and interrupt the signals causing the muscle to spasm. It requires no special equipment, can be done lying down or sitting up in bed, and is generally very safe when performed slowly and mindfully. It's about working with your body, using gentle movement to coax the muscle out of its contracted state or prepare it for rest. This is the core technique we'll focus on mastering. Let's walk through exactly how to perform the gentle ankle pump and flex safely and effectively. You can do this lying on your back or sitting up in bed with your legs extended comfortably in front of you. If a cramp strikes, try to relax your breathing first. Then focus on the affected leg, or do both legs as a preventative measure before sleep. Step 1. Gentle point. Slowly and smoothly point the toes of one foot away from your body, as if you're gently pressing a gas pedal. Don't force it to the point of pain, just a comfortable extension. Hold this pointed position for about 3 to 5 seconds. Feel the slight engagement in your calf muscle. Step 2. Gentle flex. Now, slowly and deliberately, reverse the movement. Flex your foot back towards your shin, pulling your toes gently towards your knee. You should feel a mild stretch in your calf muscle. Again, only go as far as feels comfortable without causing pain. Hold this flexed position for about 3 to 5 seconds. Step 3. Repeat. Continue this slow, rhythmic pumping motion. Point away, hold, flex back, hold for about 10-15 repetitions or until you feel the cramp begin to ease if you're doing it during an episode. The key is slow, controlled movement. Avoid jerky or fast motions. Breathe steadily throughout the exercise. If doing this preventatively before sleep, perform 10-15 repetitions on each leg. Listen to your body. It should feel like a gentle mobilization, not a strain. Why can such a simple movement be so helpful against those powerful cramps? The gentle ankle pump and flex works in a few key ways. Firstly, the rhythmic movement acts like a gentle pump for the blood vessels in your lower leg, helping to improve circulation. Poor circulation can be a contributing factor to cramps, so encouraging blood flow can help deliver oxygen and nutrients to the muscles and remove waste products. Secondly, the flexing part of the movement provides a mild, controlled stretch to the calf muscle. When a muscle cramps, it's essentially stuck in a contracted state. This gentle stretch helps to signal the muscle to relax and lengthen, counteracting the spasm. Unlike a sudden, forceful stretch, which can sometimes trigger a rebound contraction, this slow, deliberate flex is less likely to aggravate the muscle. Thirdly, the conscious focus on the movement can help override the pain signals and the involuntary contraction signals being sent by the nerves. Doing this regularly before bed can help prepare the muscles for rest, improving flexibility and circulation proactively. Consistency is important. Try incorporating it into your nightly routine. Combining this with adequate hydration throughout the day and discussing any concerns with your doctor can create a well-rounded approach to managing leg cramps effectively and safely. So, we've explored the frustrating reality of nighttime leg cramps and introduced a very simple, gentle, and safe hack: the gentle ankle pump and flex that you can start using right away. We talked about potential reasons why cramps happen more often as we age and why this simple movement can be effective by improving circulation and gently encouraging the muscle to relax. Remember, this technique is something you can do proactively before sleep or reactively the moment a cramp starts, all from the comfort of your bed. It requires no special tools, just a few minutes of mindful, gentle movement. We truly hope this simple strategy offers you significant relief and contributes to more peaceful, uninterrupted nights. Give it a try tonight. What do you have to lose besides the cramp itself? Be consistent, listen to your body, and combine it with good hydration. We would be so interested to hear if this technique helps you. Please share your experience in the comments below. Do you have other gentle remedies that work for your leg cramps? Sharing helps our whole community. If you found this video helpful, we'd be grateful if you gave it a thumbs up, shared it with anyone else who suffers from leg cramps, and subscribe for more practical tips for healthy, happy aging. Thank you so much for watching, and here's to cramp-free nights.